Hello and welcome back to another video. Today again with a review. Today I'm reviewing the Complete Jewish Study Bible. It's amazing. If you want to see more of these things, don't want to miss out on my videos, then please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them. You can really help me out, and especially if you think my content is helpful and useful, then you can help reach more people. So, but back to this Bible. It really has like loads of features. I'm just leaving this here so you could read that if you want to, but we're gonna go through it. So this is a very unique Bible, and you cannot use it like any normal Bible either, and you will see why. So you have like a presentation page in here, and then it goes into the Bible. It's really unique, really unique. So you've got like Hebrew writing here, and then the English underneath. Here are the contents. And one of the things about this Bible is, for example, that the books are not in the order that we are used to, and the names of the books are in the original language, but also you'll find them then in the other language. And the Hebrew Bible is organized differently. For example, books like 1st and 2nd Samuel are considered as one book, not as two. So there are quite a lot of differences. Here it is just explaining about the different scrolls and writings, other rabbinic works, the texts and works that are being used, and then here an introduction to the study Bible by the general editor, Rabbi Barry Rubin. And here come the features. And they are really good features. So obviously you've got book introductions, study notes, list of contributors, and maps. And then you've got the topical articles on so many different topics, as you can see here, like Jewish customs, Jewish-Gentile relations, Messianic prophecies, the Sabbath, holy days, names of God, like really, really good topics, the Torah, the tabernacle. Yeah, so really interesting. And then here you've got an introduction into the Jewish Bible, how it came into existence, translation of it, and all of that. It's really good. I have to say, really good to learn in that way and shape and form. So this is like a long introduction. It also explains you how to like use this Bible and why things are different chapter and verse numberings, for example, all of that. So then it's about the name of God. Obviously in the Jews, they never actually said God's name. That's why it's not spelled out fully either, because it's considered too holy to even speak. And they just explain all of these things. So here we have a listing of the prophecies in the Old Testament, and then their fulfillment in the New Testament. So Tanakh is the Old Testament, and Brit Hadasha, I probably pronounced this wrong. I have absolutely no idea about pronunciation for this language, but yeah, don't quote me on that. So more how to pronounce things. Of course, there is a bit of explanation about pronunciation here as well, so you can learn about the language as well, which is pretty cool too. So, and then we get into the Bible itself. So every book has a book introduction, which is very artistically designed, you will see the actual Hebrew name and then the English name. Then it gives you this introduction here and the outline of the book. And then the texts look like this. So this is the chapter heading here with its translation. And then you have the text here. Obviously here the book title, Genesis. And here you have the commentary on the bottom. And then we obviously have these articles all throughout. I can show you another page here, for example. Or here. And again, on the bottom, we have the other commentary. As you can see, there is not commentary, or there isn't stuff on every side, but here's a lot. A lot. And here's another feature. For example, here it says Adonai. It doesn't just say God or the Lord or something, but it actually uses the name, the actual name. Here is the commentary again, and I'm just going to show you the order of the books is completely different as well. So we go basically from Kings, we are going straight into Isaiah. And I'm just going to show you how the prophets, they are all bunched together here, and then here are the Psalms. That's how they look like, again with the commentary. And then just gonna go through, and this book ends. So here, for example, we come past Esther and Nehemiah, and then Chronicles are actually the end of the Old Testament in this Bible. And then we get from 2nd Chronicles into Matthew again. We have the original name, English name, introduction, outline, and we go straight into the text. And here is quite a bit of commentary actually. Loads of these articles is so cool. You can learn so much. Because, I mean, the Bible was written in the Jewish context. So to learn more about the first recipients of this adds richness. Here, this is pretty cool. For example, like we have those verses where it says, I, Paul, wrote this with my own hand, and they have actually done this here in a more cursive writing, so it's a lot more realistic as well. And then I'm just gonna get you through to the end. This one, Yohanan, is John, for example. So yeah, it's quite interesting as well. If you see the names, for example here, so on the left side you will see the Hebrew term, and on the right side you see the English equivalent to it as well. So we'll just go through the end. So this is the end of Revelation. And then here is the glossary of Hebrew words with pronunciation into English. So for example, Abba, and obviously loads of other words like Amen, Adonai, lots of words that we actually use, but so many words that we don't actually use or don't know. So that's really good. And this glossary is really exhaustive. So many pages. Then here, I think this is really good. The New Testament quotes a lot of Old Testament, and here you can find that. And I think this is really good, and it just shows that the Bible is seen as a complete whole set. The Old Testament is relevant, just as the New is. So here selected readings for special events, for example. Here continuation, and here are events listed as well. An index to the topical articles, so if you want to learn more about the Sermon on the Mount, for example. You can find out more about it. Then an article about the index, about the themes. And especially, for example, if you want to know more about Jewish customs, then you can look here what you want to learn about and then go to the relevant place. So are the names of God. You could, for example, do this as a study that, you could study the names of God and use this for it. So it's pretty good. Then here are some biographies of rabbis and sages or sages, I don't know. So it's quite interesting as well. Then here are the contributors. Further reading, quotations. And then about the translator. And then we come into the maps. They are really pretty as well. And quite extensive. And that's it. And then we have some free pages, and that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, especially for deeper study, I can really recommend that. And yeah, until next time, have a good time. Bye.